Hello, welcome back. My name is Mary. I am the Divine Feminine Christ. I am the head leading twin flame, leading the way of like 144,000. I am the only one, true one, that holds the key of David. So let's see. Hold on a minute. Jesus got a message. 1 second. And we'll get to the message. All right. Okay. He said that can wait. Okay. I got the echo down. All right. Anyways, and put you back over here. And bring you a little closer. All right. My name is Mary. I am the Divine Feminine Christ, the true embodiment of the Feminine Christ everyone's waiting for. There's only one that's leading the way. I hold the key of David. I'm a prison activist here in Alabama as well. All right, this is end time preparation. So, how's about us, especially for the star seeds that's not doing the work because you're following the wrong people? He said. If you've been hearing within an hour or two, noises in your ear and the volume gets louder, is because you're being tuned up to shift. And it happened to me. I know it happened to y'all. Everything that happened to me is reflecting out to the others, even behind the scenes. Anyways, he wants me to talk to you. And there, I'll be making a couple more videos tonight. Like I said, yeah, I'm the real light. So, and I'm overcoming shyness because I don't talk about myself. I don't go to other beds. I just attract. You see what I'm saying? But I've been attracting a lot of dark negative because I am also a transmuter, not just an empath, but I am a Palladian blue rage starseed. I am leading the way, actually. All the work I've been doing, others have been. I would have Mary here and the evil eye to protect myself. Anyways. All right. Anyways, there's a lot of heaviness going on. I'm here. I'm cleansing it. But anyways, I've been feeling everybody because I am the true actual world soul. Because everything everybody's going through, I'm taking it on to transmute it for the collective. I didn't know I had this gift, but God made me. So, I mean, nobody can say no or yeah or whatever. But anyways, enough about me. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss any messages because these are true, authentic, and strictly from spirit. I am spirit-led, spirit-taught on all my gifts. I have a bunch of books over here in my craft. I'm a weaver, no wonder. I've got all these books over here, and I'm supposed to be teaching, not learning from them. I naturally awakened and went into the craft because I am a weaver. I'm here to teach, lead, and show and create new creations for others. And that's why I keep getting attacked, because I have the abilities others don't. So anyways, that's true property. And I do have seer's eyes, seer, revelator, and prophetess. I never heard of these, but anyways, that's who I am. Okay, anyway, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you know when I go live. Also, it puts your name into a drawing that I'm going to be having. Get to this message, and then when I get over here, then I'm going to do another video tonight to see if I can help somebody with what's going on in their situation. See what's going on and what fuckery is coming your way, and tell you how to avoid it. All right, the message for tonight was, look, this is a new deck, $50 damn deck. I didn't want to let go of the 50. God said that's gonna make you mad back. I was like, okay. So this is kind of Christian, because that's what he wanted to, because Jesus was a mystic, and so was the prophets, the disciples that the Bible kept out. That's the true religion. All right, anyways, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, that way you know when I go live. All right. Yeah. That's okay. Bye, bitch. Bye, Satan. Tell the story. I hold the key to David. So I open the portal to hell, and that's where you go. You're now blocked. Hot, dark in her. Okay. I rebuke you straight to hell, terror destroyer. Do not touch my anointed ones. Sorry, I have to read this little small. Got anointed on. All right. Archangel Michael, from here on out, anyone tries to jump on my channel while I'm trying to channel these messages and give clear directions to humanity, all evil so-called wannabe think they are it and they have no power, strip everything in their life, make it darker, because I command them all to go to hell. Blaspheme the Holy Spirit is an unforgivable sin. Protect me now and rebuke back tenfold whatever gets sent to me or said to me. Thank you. Now, put my grandma out. All right. He that has pity upon the poor lendeth unto the Lord, and that which he has given will pay him again. Chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his crime. A man of great wrath shall suffer punishment, for if thou deliver him, yet thou must do it again. Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. There are many devices in a man's heart, nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. The desire of man is his kindness, and a poor man is better than a liar. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that hath it shall abide satisfied. He shall not be visited with evil. A slothful man hideth his hand in his bosom, and will not so much as bring it to his mouth again. Smite a scorner. I just smited her. And or him, or whoever that was. Smite a scorner, and the simple will beware. I'm a simple woman, but I'm the most powerful woman. I am the main character in this story. It's unfolding now. And the apocalypse is trying to start, and it's not even time. Everybody get rapture, all this shit. They're all lies. He said, stop listening to them, because no one knows. No one's getting visions. They're all rising right now. That's why they had me hidden so I can observe. And now I'm being shown over here where the true ones that's looking for the real light can find the real light, because I'm taking you to safety. But you only go to safety through me. without me, I don't know. You made the wrong choice. That's all I can say. All right. All right. The ear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he has that hath it shall abide satisfied. He shall not be visited with evil. Smite us corner, and the simple will beware, and reprove one that hath understanding, and he will understand knowledge. He that wasted has wasted his father, and chastised away his mother. The field, and afterwards build thine house. Be not a witness against thy neighbor without cause, and deceive not with thy lips. Say not, I will do so to him as he has done to me. I will render to the man according to his work. I went by the fields of the slothful, and by the vineyard, and the man void of understanding. And lo, it was all grown over with thorns, and nettles had covered the face thereof, and the stone will therefore was broken down. Then I saw and considered it well, looked upon it, and received instruction. All right. And I got rebuke that devil. Let's see what's going on. All right. My name is Mary. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Don't just jump on here and be some troll and stalker, because my discernment's strong and I feel you coming. Why you think I got a protection candle here? Anyways, I'm here to help, assist, lead, and guide, and give you the real tea, not some bullshit. Because what I hear is straight from the divine, or Archangel Michael, or Archangel Raphael. I know my angels. I've been walking with angels my whole life, and I'm 48. True Lady Wisdom. The natural original Proverbs 31 woman, not like any other woman. It's Saturday night. Where am I at? All right. My divine counterpart, he's in prison, so I'm at home being faithful wife. Right. The first card covers you, represents you or the situation. Situations going on in the world and collective. Oh. I don't know. Oh, you got mixed up. My bad. Okay. First card represents you in its obedience. This is a new deck. I don't use it, so I'm having to use the book until I can, But these do have Bible verses on them. That's why I chose a Christian thing, because it's a mixture, and that's what's going on. Spirituality, true spirituality, which is mysticism and supernatural, is coming in and blending into the religion and making everything as one. It got divided, he said. So he and I together, because we are the original twins. We are bringing the balance back in. I'm fighting darkness. I am a dark shadow worker and a light shadow worker. So I can help. I bring out, I draw it out of you, and I don't have to be in front of you to draw it out of you. But I use video as a portal to get it out there. That's why when I do my rituals as guided, I go live. Some of them are private, but some of them is for the world. Like these other ones, you don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. They're not showing you their fruits. That's why he wants everybody to start paying attention. I'm fixing it. And I keep getting attacked because the closer I get to revealing and exposing, the more I get attacked. Sorry. I'm done with it. I can't see little words, but I can't see far off. That's why and when I'm driving. Anyways, let's see what enough talk. I'm channeling hard. Y'all can probably tell. All right, obedience. It's the hangman, actually. All right. Okay. Once again, the first card. So, no, there it is. All right. The first card is this covers you, the collective of humanity. All right. Represents you of the situation. You're being called to obedience. My Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me, yet not as I will, but as you will. He went away again a second time and prayed, saying, My Father, if this cannot pass away unless I drink it, your will be done. All right, the key word is obedience. All right, got 2 people watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I go live. Also put your name on my list so I can enter you into. I'm trying to do a drawing, but I can if I don't get subscribers. So, but anyways, I'm going to announce I'm having a drawing very soon, and I've got some. I got a lot of drawings because the holidays coming up, so I got different ideas. But I can't share here because I do have people trying to steal, and they've been ciphering my power, my energy, and all shit. Well, I got a protective shield. They can't touch. Can't touch is done, and I only let you see what you need to see. Other than that, you're lost. Anyways, but I'm going to make a channel. I'm going to make an announcement soon, but I gotta get this message out first. I was in the process of going to do personal live readings, but he called me to this. Okay. The image on the hangman card is of Jesus being crucified. The crucifixion of Jesus was events that occurred in Old Testament were done as a foreshadowing of this event. Jesus was obedient to God and trusted in God's will. In the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus prayed that if were possible, that God let the cup pass from him, but he determined that if his suffering was in accordance with God's plan, then he would be obedient to God's will. As we go through life, we will face many hard times and trials. But as we go through it, we must keep in mind that God only disciplines those he loves. As we go through life, we will, okay. Yeah. As we go through life, we will face many hard times and trials. But as we go through it, we must keep in mind that God only disciplines those he loves. Hebrews 12:6. And that if we trust in him, all things will work together for our good. Romans 8:28. God has a plan for each of us. The very hairs of our heads are numbered. Therefore, we should trust in God's will and not be afraid. Luke 12:7. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. All right. Now the second card crosses you represents the biggest obstacles and challenges that's coming up soon. That's why everybody's, I mean, there's a lot of people crazy, attacking each other. I mean, evil's coming out. It's already started. I'm here to stop it. So I am your protection because the Holy Spirit is truly in the flesh and she don't act like the rest. If y'all don't figure that out by now, y'all blind. All right. Okay, let's see what the obstacles is so I can help you jump over it. Because I'm a master manifestor. Naturally, didn't know I was doing nothing, just being me. What does that take? And I just recently found out I am a very ancient and rare weaver. Ancient. Like what? But anyways, let's get to the message. All right, it's conquest. It's the second part. This is the challenges. All right. I looked and behold, a white horse. And he had sat on it. He had sat on it, had a bow and a crown was given to them, and he went out conquering and to conquer. And that is the Ace of Wands. Conquest, Ace of Wands. Let's see. Back here. All right, conquest. The Ace of Wands is the first horseman. That's what's going on. Of the apocalypse from the book of Revelations. The exact interpretation of this prophecy is up for debate, but many people interpret the first horseman to represent the earthly ministry of Jesus. Okay. And the rider of the white horse is Revelations 19:11 as his second coming. And the divine kingdom of Christ. I've never heard of that, but that's what my spirit guides told me I was. So I looked it up, find out what's going on. I didn't know I was magical, powerful, or anything. Didn't know none of this. I just know I was different, but I wasn't like everybody else. I've been sheltered my whole life. Never knew why. Wasn't allowed to date none. So for 40 years, I've had a wilderness experience. I was like, oh, that explains everything. But anyways, I'm 48. I'm about to turn 49. But anyways, yeah. Okay, he's not gonna tell much. Y'all be seeing it soon. But this is a hint. All right, earthly ministry. He during as his second coming. During Jesus' earthly ministry, he conquered death by dying on the cross and beginning resurrected. Through our faith in him, we are more than conquerors. Romans 8:37. Following the death of Jesus, the church was formed and the great conquest of spiritual battle began. If you hold to the interpretations of the first horseman representing Christ's ministry on earth, then in our current state, we are engaged in the great spiritual battle to spread the truth of the gospel. And that's what I'm here. I am the spirit of truth. I have no reason. And these channels y'all notice are shutting down. You're welcome. They're false. They're fake. I see everything. I can see through your heart, your soul, everything. I used to didn't like the gift, but now I'm honored because nobody walks over me no more. I wonder why everybody just vanished, because I'm the spirit of truth. All right. All right. All right. If you hold to this interpretation of the first horseman representing, well, you haven't read that. Okay. Engaged in a great spiritual battle to spread the truth of the gospel throughout the earth until the conclusions of the battle of Christ's second coming. The white horse represents purity. The crown represents the crown of righteousness, and I embody all righteous acts of the saints. Naturally, not trying, nothing. I was born this way. What you see is what you get, he said. He said you want to get the good side, not the bad side. The bad side smites. You know, I don't like smite. I'm very compassionate and merciful, but don't try to bullshit me. All right. Let's see. All right. The white horse represents purity. The crown represents the crown of righteousness that followers of Christ will receive in heaven. And the bow is a large range weapon demonstrating that the conquest is far reaching. In wars, arrows are usually the first weapons used and are utilized prior to close quarters combat. When interpreting this card, you can attribute it to conquest in general or to start of the spiritual battle against evil. And I've been in spiritual battle severely until since July. It got triggered. Usually the first weapons used or utilized prior to close quarters combat. When interpreting this card, you can attribute it to conquest in general or the start of the spiritual battle against evil. If this card is reversed, it might represent an absence of intuitive or failure to engage in that battle against sin or evil. All right. Now, the third card below you, now this is below you, describes how you get into the situation. Realization. I still got 2 people watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Please don't rob of the Holy Spirit. It's not good at this time. Judgment karma is already happening silently. Anyways, hold on. So I'll ask energetic, you subscribing to the channel or like it or share it or whatever. That's the energetic exchange. Everybody else, they constantly talk about money, 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 money. I need it. I'm desperately need it, but you don't see me pushing. That shit, I'm stopping. It's over. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 4. I missed one. Thank you. he said, look down. I was like, okay. He said, you missing one. I'm like, oh. Is that correct? Breathe and transmute. I'm feeling somebody's thought my anxiety. I mean, like shit. All right. Hey, I don't know who it is. This, I don't know who it's for. It's got me extra. Hold on. Here's that energy I'm feeling. I'm the earth angel that's the guardian of the ship. And he's got me coming out of hiding to find the lost sheep, the real disciples, for me to re-educate, reawaken, and retrain. He's pushed me out. I'm shy, but oh well. I like doing this shit privately. In my community, I'm not used to all this. 2 years, I should be used to it, right? But anyway, all right. Let's see. So we got realization. There's something you did recently about it. No, this is below you. Describes how you got into the situation. Realization. All right. The sun shall be turned to darkness and the moon to blood before the day of the Lord comes, the great and magnificent day, and everyone who calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Then he opened the sixth seal. I looked, and behold, there was a great earthquake, and the sun becomes black as sackcloth. The full moon becomes like blood, and the stars of the sky fell to the earth. All right. And that's realization. It's the moon. Wow. We're in a full moon. And all right. All right. The image of the moon card depicts the breaking of the sixth seal. That's what is going on now. Y'all know what the sixth seal is? The sixth seal in the book of Revelation. At this point, the existence of God could no longer be denied. It is the beginning of judgment, and that's what we're doing now. It's silently. You're not going to know when we come. But when shit starts happening that don't normally, you know, you've been judged. So, everybody comes against me, come nasty at me. I'm not changing, and you're not getting me out of my character because I'm protected. You truly don't know who I am. I demonstrate. I don't talk about me. I let you see. Eventually, people see. Sometimes it's too late. All right. It is the beginning of judgment, but those who call on the name of the Lord will be saved. In the Bible, the children of God are referred to as children of the light, and that's who I am. And non-believers are considered as remaining in darkness. Christians are to be lights to the world. Light and darkness could be represented by the sun and the moon. The sun provides warmth to the earth and makes the flowers grow. The moon is a lifeless rock that orbit around the world. Although the moon may give off the appearance of offering light, those who believe that light is emanating from it are in error. The light the moon provides is only a slight reflection of the light from the sun. Likewise, false doctrines may seem similar to the message of the Bible, but the doctrines are deceitful. Many people on earth reject the word of God contained in the scriptures and are deceived, accepting false religions or philosophies as the truth, rather than entails worshiping the wrong gods, concluding that there is no God, or believing false doctrines regarding the one true God. Matthew 7:23. If this card is reversed, it would mean the opposite of which characteristics you focused on, and or what makes the most sense based on its position to the tarot spread. Now, fourth card. Behind you, something you did recently about it. Victory. Many of you are doing, yeah, he's saying keep going, just a little bit longer. I am leading the way, so it's my energy I'm sending out. I can feel everybody. I'm a very sensitive, world sensitive Helka empath. Very rare. I'm a weaver. I'm a lot of things. It's too many for me to damn speak up. Anyway, you got to be careful. This is the collective message. It is the King of Swords. You servant has killed both the lion and the bear. This uncircumcised Philistine will be like one of them, because he has defiled the armies of the living God. The key word is victory. The image of the King of Swords card is of King David beheading Goliath. David was anointed by Samuel to be the next king of Israel. And went to visit his brother who were serving in the army. David was a shepherd boy, but he had faith in God and would not tolerate Goliath challenging the God of Israel. Prior to this event, God provided David opportunities to build his confidence and master his skill with the sling. David had defeated his father's sheep from both a lion and a bear, and determined that he could do the same against Goliath. David stood as a boy armed with a sling and a rock against a giant who was wearing full battle armor. David had faith in God and gave credit to God for the victory, even before he slew Goliath. Then with one stone he killed the giant, and the Philistine army fled in fear. This card is about victory, which we must play our part in, but life is much easier and we can be far more successful when we place our trust in God. If this card is reversed, it might represent the possibility of a victory or failure. All of them fell out upright, so we good. Okay. Fifth card, immortality. Right. Above you, what is possible? What is possible? So y'all running out of time. Everybody's been going the wrong way. He said, you need to see the light, the true light, the right path. Because me and my twin, sorry, he's incarcerated for the past 20 years. I've known him 32 years. I've been on this journey for a long time. I've done mastered my other lifetimes, this lifetime. I'm a senior master. Didn't even know it. I'm a high priestess. Didn't even know it. Did not have no mentor, teacher, nothing. I had to go through all this accelerated so I can become what I didn't have for the collective. I even had a physical death and a spiritual death and an ego death and a lot of death. I'm fully spiritually connected to mind, body, soul, operating my higher self. So don't come against the Holy Spirit, truly, because you can benefit from the fruits, but you're not going to benefit from the spike. All right. So we got immortality. I will show you the judgment of the great harlot, with whom the kings of the earth committed acts of immortality, and lose who dwell on the earth, were made drunk with the wine of her immortality. And I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast full of blasphemous names, having 10 heads and 10 horns. The woman was clothed in purple and scarlet, and in her hand a gold cup full of abominations and the unclean things of her immortality, and on her forehead a name was written, a mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, and all of the abominations of the earth. And I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints. Behold, I will cast her into a bed, and those who commit adultery with her into great tribulation, unless they repent of their deeds. And I will kill her children with death, and I will give unto every one of you according to your works. All right, that's Queen of Cups. My cups. There it is. There it is. There it is. You asking you show you see. What is the Queen? Here it is. Okay. Mortality. The image of the Queen of Cups card is of the whore of Babylon, riding on the seven-headed beast from the book of Revelation. The verses of the card are about the whore of Babylon and the woman Jezebel, who was also in the book of Revelations. Both of these women led people astray and encouraged them to commit immortality. The message of this card is about sin and temptations. Christians must live within a sinful world, but they are not to tolerate evil. Particularly, they are not to tolerate other Christians who engage in immortality. If this card appears in a tarot reading, it might mean the subject of the reading is engaged in immortality. He said it's time to walk away. Or, I mean, everybody's getting karma's visiting, taking folks out, seriously. He's already taking out my enemies, the ones that killed me 10 years ago, and then I resurrected again. 2 down, got 3 to go. Eye for an eye. They didn't know who I was. Anyways, I died that day. Didn't even know it. But anyways, I'll discuss my journey later. I ain't ready yet. All right. He or she may be associated with or tolerating immoral people, or is being tempted by it. The exact meaning would be based on the cards around it. Something to do with immortality, but would possess the opposite meaning, such as having overcome temptation or made positive changes with the immortality or sin. It's associated with whoredom because it relates to sinning. All right. Now we are on card number 6. Card number 6. Before you, what you can do about it. Next. Y'all ready for this? Follow it. Yeah. You find the light. Find the true Christ light, which I am. I'll take you because everybody's going down the wrong path, obviously, if you ain't paying attention to this reading. That's why these guided me to put this out here before my personal. It's a sample for everybody to, but it's the cheapest I can do. But anyway, predestined. That's what's going on. Clearing out the old to make room for the new. But it's time for repenting, wholehearted. Yeah, because I obviously am one saying I'm holding the key. So ain't nobody coming in here until you heal. Anyways, predestined. I went down to the potter's house, and the vessel that he made of clay was marred. So he made it again into another vessel as it seemed good to the potter. Then the word of the Lord came to me, saying, O house of Israel, can I not do with you as this potter? Look, as the clay in the potter's hands, so are you in mine. Does not the potter have a honorable use and another for common use? What if God, willing to make his power known, which I am? Everybody else is talking, oh, I'm the bride, I'm the bride, I'm the bride. Oh, I'm just so feared, there ain't nobody else. And I'm Mary Magdalene. And none of these that they're calling out would ever announce who they are. Ever. I'm being called forth because it's time, it's needed for y'all to wake up, learn the truth, because you're following the wrong ones. Like many of you are going to lose your destination because this is predetermined. Everything's going on in your life, it's already been predetermined before you got here. All right. Look as the clay in the potter's hand, so are you in mine. Does the potter not have a right over the clay to make from the same lump from one vessel to honor use and another for common use? What if God willing to endure with much patience vessels of wrath prepared for destruction? That's why they sending me out here, because I am the light warrior. I am more powerful and I do more than light workers because I am the leader and didn't even know I was. But now that I know I'm fully in my power, I'm fully on my throne, I'm wearing my crown and the wedding dress, don't get dirty because it's embedded inside me naturally. All right. Well, patient vessels for wrath prepared for destruction. The Lord has made all for himself. Yes, even the wicked for the day of doom. All right. 7. You are the role you play in the situation. You are protected. Everybody, all true followers are protected from the evil ones. All right. I speak in the world. I speak in the world. They may have they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them thy word, and the world has hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. I pray not that thou shouldest take him out of the world, but that thou shouldest protect them from the evil one. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. Thy word is truth. To a pinnacle. Oh, my bad. Let me take it. That's next. I need to. These. Right. Keyword is protection, being hated, separation, living with honor. That's what I'm doing. Right. The image of the two pinnacle card is of Jacob and Rachel. But the verses I select have to do with the hardships Christians face while living in the world, yet being rejected by the people in it because of their faith in God. The image of the card is of a wife supporting her husband and them being there for each other during hard times. As Aeschylus states, two are better than one, become because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he has not another to help him up. Again, if two lie together, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him. And a threefold cord is not quickly broken. It's I can't pronounce it. Anyways, 4:9-12. The verse on this card is the prayer of Jesus to his Father, it which he acknowledges that Christians will be hated while living in the world, but he does not ask God to remove us from the world. Instead, Jesus asks to protect us from the evil one. As we navigate the world, we will face confrontation, and we must separate ourselves from the sinners in the world. However, we cannot separate ourselves completely from the world, because we must interact with the sinners in order to exit in it. 1 Corinthians 5:9-11. We must find the appropriate balance in our lives so that we are able to interact with the world without being corrupted by it. Nevertheless, while we live in the world, we will be faced by both physical and spiritual temptations. Jesus prayed for God to protect us from evil, from the devil, but it's up to us to live with honor and not compromise our values while we interact with the people in the world. If this card is reversed, it might represent vulnerability or failing to resist sin. All right, it ain't a problem. So, all right, let's see. Card number 8. They won't grow. They won't grow others, but they won't. The role others want you to play. 6 of Wands, treachery. Sorry, the nose making me sleepy. I'm almost done there. I mean, 6 Pentacles, 1, 6 of Wands. What the hell? All right. All right. Betrayal, treachery, meaning comments. The image of the 6 of Wands cord is of Joseph being sold to the Ishmaelites to be sold into slavery in Egypt. Joseph was native and did not realize that he was making his brothers jealous of him. Joseph was his father's favorite and stayed in the house with his parents instead of working in the fields with his brothers. When Joseph told his brothers that he had a dream in which his brothers bowed down to him, his brothers plotted against him. They threw Joseph into a well and then sold him into slavery. This marked Joseph's passage from naivety and the start of him learning to take care of himself. Joseph would rather be falsely accused of a crime and thrown into prison. Eventually, Joseph will overcome all the obstacles and will face due to his trust in God. And his dream of his brothers bowing to him will come to fruition. This card represents betrayal, but through betrayal, we have an opportunity to learn about living prudently and who we should trust. In Joseph's case, God was the one he trusted in and who was always there for him. If this card is reversed, it might represent faithfulness or commitment. All right. All right. We are on. And we just did that one. We on 9. Okay. All right. You want what you want to accomplish. It to be complete and everyone come to you. Many of you want unity, but until the ego dies and everybody does shadow work, inner healing, healing the inner child, core wounds, all that from centuries and centuries, it's going to stay division. But that's what they got me here. I'm fully activated. All this is. I mean, we ain't gonna talk about it. Y'all gonna see everything. Well, anyways, division. Because I got copycats out there. You can try to beat me, but you won't never. So you keep throwing shit at me because I got skull candles. I don't need books. I'm natural. All right. Let's see. We got the tower. So all right. Right. So the energy. I do not know who the heaviness is coming from, but anyways. I hope this helps. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Help heal, clear. I don't know where it's coming from, but I don't know. I feel it. I feel it coming or already there. All right, let's finish this read. All right, let's build us a tower and make us a name of ourselves, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the earth. And the Lord came down to see the tower and confounded their language, so they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of the all earth, and they left the city. All right. The final card is you get the outcome you expect if things don't change. They're sending you, I am the guardian angel and the light of the world, leading the way, whether anybody wants it or not. I'm the one taking hits in the spiritual and the physical, or the collective. I lifted my eyes and saw, and behold, 4 chariots came out from between 2 mountains. Then the angel said to me, these are going out to the 4 winds of heaven after presenting themselves before the Lord of all the earth. They went out to patrol the earth. Rulers are not a cause of fear for good behavior, but if you do what rulers are not, but if you do what is evil, be afraid, for it does not bear the sword in vain, for it is God's minister, an avenger who brings wrath on those who do evil. That's who I am. I'm here to protect you and clear the way. I am the light of the world, the lady of the nation. I'm bringing unity in, and I'm going through hell so to save you. So you only get say you got. We're both on earth in bodies. We're both having the same experience we did 2,000 years ago. I'm here supporting him and then leading while he's in prison. All right. Guardianship. The Chariot. All right, we got another 2 watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel because you're going to miss the message because this is coming directly from the Most High, Christ, Archangel Michael, and the rest. And boy, they get loud. Sometimes they want to talk at the same time. And I'm like, whoa, 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 I can't. I can't translate all that. One at a time, please. I get spit it out. I can't spit it out. Anyways, my name is Mary. I am the true divine cinnamon Christ, leading the way of the collective of 144,000. I am behind the scene activating the star seeds. So I'll be doing activations again tomorrow, starting up the channel again. I got a video. We'll be talking because I'm taking my subscribers, if they would, to the hidden where we're at, where it's supposed to be, so you can fully see and know who I am. Or there's going to be a lot missing the wedding because no invitation is given. You will know the real one. Because if you don't, you're blind. All right. Okay, guardianship, and it's the Chariot. I don't know why this message is going over, but anyways, it cut me, so just had to go out first, she said. So I'm obedient. And this is the last card. This will be the message. Guardianship. The image of the chariot card is of the four winds of heaven. In the book of Zechariah, they are depicted on chariots, but they share similarities to the four horsemen of the apocalypse. My whole name, Barthanol, is the harbinger of apocalypse. I'm like, what? So, what? I like, no way, hell no. No matter how many times I try to find out, it all led everything to the same. Because my name is Mary Ann. Jesus' mother's name is Mary. His wife, his true wife, Mary Magdalene, name's Mary. And also his grandmother is named Ann. Mother Mary's mother is Ann. Okay. I am the only daughter of my mother, and I only have one daughter. And she only has one daughter at this moment. Anyway. All right. And my daughter's name is Laura Yvonne, after Eve. I don't know why, but I was God didn't name her that. And my baby boy, his name was David Lamar. I don't know. And all my children were named biblical. My intuition they told me what to name my kids, so I did. My oldest son is Jonathan Scott. All these names are in the Bible. Anyways, I'm like, damn, no. Anyways, the four winds are said to influence earthly governments. The verse on this card includes the verse from Zechariah, but it is combined with the verse from Romans, describing obedience to earthly governments. When evaluating this card in a tarot spread, it could represent God's influence in the world. In the flesh, we are. One's incarcerated, and the ones out here leading the way, rebuilding. Because I received the key last week. Actually, I already had this key, but they told me that is. So they activated it. Playing out and sing me in a while. Obviously. These two fell out. I don't know. So for this, obviously it's been a final message. Okay. God's influence in the world, concepts of justice within societies, or it can represent guardianship in general, such as the need to take care of your family or to love your fellow man. If this card is reversed, it might represent an absence of guardianship, a lack of self-control, and a feeling of injustice. All right, since they throw the angel's throat, I didn't touch it. It's wet. It's right here. And two fell out by itself. So, well, we got to see what it was because it didn't fall on the floor for no coincidence. And I didn't touch it. Okay, look. Here's your end message. Is 3, 4. 7 of Cups fell out. Right. Choices, illusions, options, fantasy, clouded vision. When the 7 of Cups come up for you in a reading, it can indicate having lots of options to choose from. You will have so many choices. In fact, you could end up not making a choice at all. Try not to take on any new commitments. Stick to the ones you already have in place and prioritizing your high to low commandments in an order of importance. Think clearly of what outcomes a goal may pertain before making any steps towards your action. Remember to think wisely on all of the advantages and disadvantages a situation may have. You may fantasize about your future, but until you take necessary steps, then a fantasy is all it will be. Right. Also, Queen of Swords flew. I didn't touch it off my deck. So they said this was the final message. So I had to pick them up to get it. Yeah, it didn't fall in for no reason, and I didn't touch it. And there's I live alone. So this was finished. Queen of Swords. All right. I see I got a new one on here. Welcome. My name is Mary. I am the leading twin flame. I am a twin separated by incarceration only. Also, I am a prison activist here in Alabama. I've covered all 50 states, which this is New Jerusalem. Anyways, I'm also a activist mystic. I found that out today. But anyways, I'm a jack of all trades and it's spelled to brand. Highly ranked. But anyways, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I go live. Also, it puts your name on my list to be put in a drawing because I'm feeling generous on these drawings. So, give to receive, he said. All right. King of Swords. Look what you got to say, King of Swords. Oh, I'll stop with this. All right. Risk taker, forward thinker, perfectionist, impatient, direct, and honest. When the Knight of Swords comes up in a reading, it could indicate you or someone you may know. It tells you that a big change is coming. And when it comes, it's best to just go with it. Let everything go, leave past behind, and just go with it. The person is a courageous person, brave, dashing, and smart. It also represents going against the flow. You may be a bit of a risk taker. You could be impatient and a bit too daring at times. Liking a fast-paced environment, it may seem that the world doesn't spin fast enough for you. People are trying to keep up with you and your wit, and you may take others to be a bit bland because of it. This may be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini under the air sign. All right, those fill out. All right. Again, I can't wait. I'll be back. We are doing live personal reads via Zoom. You get to come personally get your reading with me live. Read this when I'm going to do the video, and I'm going to put on there the payment description, how to get the reading. Everything's going to be on there. Just go to the description part and you get to read everything on there. All right. Again, my name is Mary. Welcome to my channel. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel because you was not guided to watch my videos for no reason. Peace, love, and light. I'll be back. We're doing $25 reading. Please read the information on the